All the locals know about it. But for visitors like me, seeing a sunken ship at the end of a pier was a little unusual. What's this all about? Well, to find out, I went to the Seacliff Visitor Center and met up with Bob and Helen Schoenberg, who are park docents and know all there is to know about the ship. Now, the ship is named the Palo Alto and was built back in 1918 at the U.S. Naval Shipyard in Oakland. It was built for use in World War I as a tanker, but the war ended before the ship was even completed, and it was never used as intended. In fact, the Palo Alto remained in dock in Oakland until 1929, when a private company bought her with the idea of making her into an amusement ship. She was stripped of all her vital machinery and towed from Oakland to Seacliff Beach, where she was positioned a little bit offshore, and then had enough water let in her so that she settled to the bottom of the ocean. They then built a pier out to the ship, and in 1930 opened for business as a party ship, complete with fancy restaurants and a full ballroom for dancing. Well, it was a popular place. People flocked for miles to enjoy the shipboard fun. But alas, hard economic times caused the whole operation to shut down after just 2 seasons. Her decks were stripped, the state of California bought her for $1, and she's been used only for fishing ever since. This is the Palo Alto. Now, Bob and Helen not only told me about the Palo Alto, they gave me the grand tour, showing me around the deck where there were all kinds of people fishing. And then they sprung the really interesting thing to me about this ship. Look closely and you'll see it for yourself. The Palo Alto is made out of concrete, one of a handful of concrete ships constructed in 1918 because of wartime steel shortages. I'd never heard of such a thing before, but sure enough, that's exactly what it is, all right, a concrete ship. What are you looking at through the gate over there?
Oh, looking at the birds in the water and how the sand floated. I can never believe.
That this boat would ever float?
Never float. No, that's hard to believe.
Now, why is it hard to believe? Because it's made out of concrete?
I know it's as heavy as steel, not any heavier than steel, but it seems like it is.
Yeah.
It really does.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
No, never.
It's pretty strange.
Now, is that part of growing up around here that everybody knows about this concrete boat?
Oh, you're raised with it. I mean, you learn the lesson about the boat when you're about this tall.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm out here with him today because I expressed a belief that concrete ships don't float, and so this is a demonstration that they at least did once, that's all.
So you didn't believe him when he said there was a concrete ship?
No. I knew, I believed that he thought there was a concrete ship.
Now, up to about 10 years ago, you could walk all the way out to the bow of the ship. But these days, the entire front half of the